Imagine building a structure so massive, so precise, and so durable that it survives for more than 4,500 years. A monument that stood as the tallest man-made structure on Earth for nearly 3,800 years. No cranes, no bulldozers, and no modern engineering. Yet somehow, ancient Egyptians created one of the greatest wonders in human history, the Great Pyramid of Giza. But here's the real mystery. How did they build it? And why does it still leave historians and engineers searching for answers today? The Great Pyramid was built around 2560 BC during the reign of Pharaoh Khufu. Originally standing about 147 meters tall, it remained the tallest structure on Earth for nearly 3,800 years. What makes this achievement even more incredible is its sheer size. The pyramid contains around 2.3 million stone blocks and weighs approximately 6 million tons. Even after thousands of years of harsh desert conditions, earthquakes, and erosion, the pyramid still stands, making it one of humanity's greatest engineering achievements. The most widely accepted explanation for its purpose is surprisingly simple. It was built as a royal tomb. Ancient Egyptians believed that life continued after death. They believed the soul would enter an afterlife where it would be judged before gaining immortality. Because of this belief, pharaohs prepared elaborate burial sites during their lifetimes. Food, treasures, furniture, jewelry, and other valuable possessions were placed inside tombs to accompany them into the next world. While the Great Pyramid itself contains limited evidence due to centuries of looting, countless other pyramids and burial sites across Egypt support this theory. Today, historians overwhelmingly agree that the Great Pyramid was constructed as the final resting place of Pharaoh Khufu. For decades, popular culture portrayed pyramid builders as slaves working under brutal conditions. But modern archaeological discoveries tell a very different story. Excavations have uncovered worker settlements near the construction site, showing that the builders were actually skilled laborers who were organized, well-fed, and highly trained. Many researchers believe farmers joined the project during seasons when agricultural work was limited. At its peak, the workforce may have included between 20 and 30,000 people. Rather than being built by slaves, the pyramid appears to have been one of the largest national construction projects in ancient history. Now we arrive at the biggest challenge. How do you move enormous stone blocks weighing several tons without modern machinery? The first step was quarrying the stone. Ancient Egyptians used copper tools and harder stones to cut and shape the blocks. One clever technique involved inserting wooden wedges into cracks in the rock and soaking them with water. As the wood expanded, the stone naturally split apart. Transporting the blocks was another challenge entirely. Researchers believe many stones were moved along the Nile using boats and rafts. Once they reached the construction site, workers likely dragged them on wooden sledges. A fascinating clue comes from ancient artwork showing workers pulling a massive statue while another person pours water onto the sand ahead. Modern experiments revealed that slightly wet sand significantly reduces friction, making heavy objects far easier to move. Such a simple technique may have played a major role in building one of history's greatest monuments. But transporting the stones was only half the challenge. They still had to lift them high into the air. The leading theory suggests that workers built enormous ramps that gradually rose as the pyramid grew taller. By keeping the slope gentle, teams could drag heavy stones upward. Evidence of ancient ramps discovered near Egyptian quarries supports the ramp theory. But no single explanation has solved every question. If the pyramid was completed in about 20 years, construction would have required an astonishing pace. Calculations suggest that workers needed to position a stone block roughly every 5 minutes throughout the entire project. Even today, that sounds almost unbelievable. Perhaps even more impressive than the pyramid's size is its precision. The structure is aligned almost perfectly with the cardinal directions: north, south, east, and west. The margin of error is incredibly small. But how did ancient builders achieve such accuracy without compasses or GPS? Researchers believe they may have used astronomical observations. By carefully tracking the sun, shadows, and stars, Egyptian architects could determine directions with remarkable precision. Their understanding of mathematics and astronomy appears to have been far more advanced than many people realize. After centuries of research, one thing is clear. The Great Pyramid of Giza was not built by magic, aliens, or forgotten super technology. It was built by human beings, highly skilled workers, brilliant planners, and determined engineers who achieved something extraordinary. Yet despite everything we've learned, important questions remain unanswered. Exactly how every stone was transported, how construction was organized with such efficiency, and how such incredible precision was achieved over 4,500 years ago. Perhaps that's why the Great Pyramid continues to fascinate the world. Not because we know all of its secrets, but because some of them are still waiting to be discovered. And maybe one day, future archaeologists and scientists will finally uncover the complete story behind one of humanity's greatest achievements. Until then, the Great Pyramid of Giza remains one of the most remarkable mysteries ever built.